guys, it's Julith, and today I'm doing a tag video. Also, if I sound like I'm dying, it's because I'm really sick, but I wanted to film this video for you guys anyway, so I'm really excited. This tag is the music define tag. I have the questions on my phone, so I'm just looking for that. I was actually tagged by Tracey's Basement. They're an amazing YouTube channel. I'm going to leave the link in the description below for you guys to check them out. Please do. They're awesome people. But this tag was actually created by a YouTube channel called Geeky Couple Carnage. They're really cool people too. Go subscribe to them. I'm going to also leave the link to their channel in the description box below. So there are 5 questions, and let's just go on to them because I have stories for these questions. It took me a few days to film this video because I really wanted to think about my answers and have something prepared for you guys. Alright, so the first question, preferred music genre. This was a really hard question because my musical taste is all over the place. I don't just strictly listen to a specific music genre. I'm not like, I can only listen to pop or country or like R&B. No, I listen to everything and anything. To me, it's more like if the song catches my attention, if it attracts me, then that's what I will listen to. But with that being said, I'm not like actively looking for like country music. It's not my favorite thing in the world. There are some songs that I do love from it though, but like I said, my musical taste is all over the place. I mean, I could be listening to like R&B, hip-hop, Broadway show tunes, Glee music. Yeah, my musical taste is all over the place. Disney, I'll listen to anything and everything that catches my attention. But currently I've been listening to a lot of pop. That's just because that's what I'm listening to right now. But yeah, I'll listen to anything and everything really. Okay, question 2 is most memorable, meaningful song. This was a really hard question because I am not like one of those people that is like attached to songs. I don't have attachments to songs like that at all. But if I had to pick a song, it would probably be, you guys have probably never heard of this, but also you guys might not know this, but I actually speak Spanish fluently. Actually Spanish was my first language. I had to learn English. But, so this kind of plays into that. So, if I had to pick a song, I guess it would be this song called Como la Flor by Selena. Not Selena Gomez, just Selena. She's this wonderful Mexican artist who has passed since, but she's amazing. She was big back in the day. She still is, actually. So, Selena, yeah, the song's called Como la Flor, and it translates to like the flower. I know, this is already cheesy. But yeah, so this song, when I was a kid, I used to walk around my house, like, screaming, like, yelling this song out, singing it, because I loved it so much. Selena was, like, my idol. She still is. I love her music. And so, yeah, I used to sing the song all of the time. Of course, it's in Spanish, so that's what I did. But, so that would be, like, the most memorable, meaningful song. But if I had to pick a song just for fun, it would be Let It Go by James Bay. I love James Bay. I actually discovered his song Let It Go and discovered him last year. I was watching this TV show that I love, The Royals. It's like a new show that I'm watching that I love, and this song came on, and I remember the episode ending, and I was like, what song is that? And I kept Googling it until I found out what song it was, and it was called Let It Go by James Bay. And I have been a fan of James Bay and obsessed with that song, like obsessed with that song ever since. So yeah, like if you took my phone and you went to like recently played, you would see Let It Go, James Bay. I just love that song. He's amazing. The song is amazing. But yeah, that's probably my two most meaningful, memorable songs. Question 3 is your top 5 albums. So, top 5 albums. This one was really hard because, like I said, my musical taste is all over the place. This first album that I picked, you guys are going to be like, of course you picked that. But I could have picked cooler answers to give you guys, but then I wouldn't be being truthful to myself because this is honestly the top albums that I love the most. So, the first one I picked, I actually love this album so much that I actually own a physical copy of it. I know, guys. So the first one I picked is 1989 by Taylor Swift. Like I said, I own a copy of this. Why do I love this album so much? I don't even know. I've had this like fascination with Taylor Swift for a really long time. I used to be a huge Taylor Swift fan back in the day. I loved all of her music. I thought she was great. I mean, I still think she's great. I did go through this period of time where I did not like her as an artist. I even wrote an article for the school newspaper. Back in high school, I did the school newspaper. I wrote an article on how much I thought she needed to do something new, something refreshing. And then she came out with 1989, and I was like, oh my god, yes, this is amazing. This is what I wanted from you, Taylor Swift. Second album that I really love, I also own this on a physical copy of it, is 25 by Adele. I love Adele. I love her music. This album I just thought was genius. I remember first hearing the song Hello, and I was like, Adele, you did it for me again. I love, love, love this album. I also constantly listen to it on repeat. Besides Hello, one of my favorite songs from this is When We Were Young. That song just takes me places. I don't even know what to tell you guys. I love this album. Another album that I really, really love is Only Hour by Sam Smith. I love Sam Smith. That album was pure magic to me. I own the entire thing on my phone on iTunes. I just love him. I don't even know what happened to him. Where is he? I need more music, Sam Smith. Multiply by Ed Sheeran is an amazing album. I also own the entire thing on my phone. I have it on iTunes as well. I just adore that song. I just adore the entire album. I think that Ed Sheeran is amazing. He's so brilliant. And like, I don't know how to explain it. Ed Sheeran's music touches my soul. It takes me to a place, guys. I love that album. I think it's like his best work. Final album in my top 5. This is gonna shock you guys. It's an unusual pick. It is the Funny Girl soundtrack. I don't know if it's cheating if I picked a soundtrack, but I'm picking a soundtrack. So Funny Girl is my all-time favorite musical ever. And when I say the soundtrack, I mean both the musical version and the movie. Actually, Miss Barbara Streisand, who is like a legend and one of my favorite artists ever, she plays the lead both in the musical and in the movie, so that is why I am picking the Funny Girl soundtrack as my last album, because I really love that album. It's kind of embarrassing that I listen to it on repeat and repeat, and I have every song memorized. I've watched that movie probably about 100 times. I don't know how to explain it to you guys. It's total, I just love Broadway show tunes, and that musical to me is just brilliant, and the music from it is just amazing. But that's because I'm a little biased. I love Barbara Streisand and her voice, her music. I think she's a legend. So that is why the Funny Girl soundtrack is in my top 5 favorite albums. And 4, favorite band or artist. Okay, I have a story about this, guys. When I was younger, I'm talking like middle school going into high school, I was obsessed. Like, I mean, I would make scrapbooks obsessed with this band. You guys may not know them because they are a Spanish band, but the band was called RBD, which translates to RBD, and I was obsessed with them. Like, they were my entire life. I was devoted to them. And when I found out that they were breaking up, which I think it was like in 2008 they announced they were breaking up, I was devastated. I thought my like entire world was over. But I was obsessed with them. I remember I became obsessed with them because it was the Spanish telenovela that I used to watch, which is a soap opera. And the name of it was Rebelde, which translates to Rebel. So that was the name of the soap opera, this show. But this novella would come on every day after school. And my bus would drop me off at my house 5 minutes before it started. So I remember running from the school bus home because I really wanted to watch the novella. I could not miss it at all. And in this novella is where this band became, like, it grew from it after the novella was over. The band grew from it, and I was obsessed. I owned every CD they had, their concerts, like, on DVD. I still have that here somewhere, I am sure. I think I still have the, like, scrapbooks that I used to make. I was obsessed, guys. Obsessed. Like I said, they broke up. Since then, they've tried to break out into their solo careers. It hasn't been successful, of course. It's not like the same. So, yeah. But I was obsessed with them. But right now, if I had to pick a favorite artist, it would be James Bay, because I am obsessed with James Bay. He is amazing. Like I said in the previous question, I discovered him last year. Just like this man's music touches my soul in like a way that nothing else does, guys. I just love it. So you might have noticed that I changed. You're not imagining things. It's because I recorded the first half of this video last week when I was really sick, and long story short, I was so delirious, so sick, that after I paused the video, I forgot to press record again, and I ended up losing like the last bit of this video, and also I forgot to answer question 5, so here I am again. Question 5, first album you remember buying / getting. The first album I remember buying, I don't exactly remember exactly the name of it, exactly which one it was, but I'm 100% sure that it was one of those Disney albums, like, you know, the greatest Disney hits or whatever. I'm 100% sure it was one of those. Yeah, I think it was one of those, I'm pretty sure. But that was it, guys. Those were the 5 questions. Again, huge thanks to Tracey and Jason from Tracey's Basement for tagging me. I had a lot of fun doing this tag. I am going to be tagging Cubejam, Robbins Nest, the 101 Genco, Kerrytoons, and Dr. Geek PhD. I'm going to link all of their channels in the description box below. Check them out. They're all awesome people. And as always, if you guys like this video, please feel free to subscribe and come back for more. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.